goodness, what is that?
And thank you all for tuning in to the Deputy Presidential Debates. Just moments after the second debate has ended. Prof, direct to you. Are you impressed? Were your issues addressed?
Good to see you.
Yeah, thank you, Trevor. I think...
you guys did excellent. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was wonderful. The debate actually did not address the sort of central issues we're looking at.
Yeah.
But on the very positive side, I think the debate spent time on what's ailing this country. And I'm very, very happy that for the first time in history, we have two parties from inside government so that we are able to know what's actually ailing Kenya. The theft, the corruption, the inflated government project costs, the state capture, lack of ethics amongst those who are in power, families and so on. I'm actually very happy that this fight between Uhuru and Ruto is actually exposing to us the real problems that this country actually have. Because I would like to imagine if the president was on the same side as the deputy president, would have not known any of these things.
Yeah.
There would have remained accusations. But this went into all sorts of interesting details all the way to the cases in court, to those who have captured the country, to those who are stealing money, that is being used, that should be used to subsidize Kenyan lives, to those who are doing business with the state, to those who are determining prices of what we buy, and so on. So I think there was very good texture.
Yeah.
Ideally, would have wanted to hear more about the manifestos.
Yeah.
But what I lost in terms of the details of the manifestos, I think I gained 100% by having these confessions about rampant looting and theft of our people, killing our people in the hospitals. We know now the issues in agriculture.
Yeah.
We know the reason why we cannot buy bread at the correct price. We know the cartels in the energy sector. We know all this thanks to this wonderful debate.
Okay.
Yeah, so I really congratulate the two teams for exposing to Kenyans the rot that has become our country and the incompetence of those who are in power, who are ruling us now. Thank you.
All right. Nerima, you wanted to hear the how of the manifestos. Did you get your answers?
Not very directly. Unfortunately, a lot of the questions that I wanted answered, the meat of the conversation was coming toward the last 20 minutes of the debate. So I did hear in terms of, Honorable Karua talking about the 2 million people who will be supported with the 6,000 shillings with the social welfare, touched on Babacare. And I did hear Honorable Rigathi talking about the Hustler Fund. I mean, it's 50 billion shillings. But then just because you give people resources, he talked about the pyramid and it going down. And we know a lot of youth is where they're at the bottom of that pyramid. It doesn't mean as soon as you get money, let me tell you, you're paying back your loans. Because a lot of people right now are living on debt. So they're going to be repaying that. So it's not going to be that easy.
Nerima, hold on 1 second. Let's cross over to Martha Karua, who's just finished the debate.
Mtazamaji popote pale ulipo, kilicho na mwanzo kosi mwisho na hatimaye mdahalo umetamatika. Na hapa nipo na Bi Martha. Bi Martha, shukrani za dhati kwa kutenga muda wako na kujiunga nasi. Ningependa kujua hisia zako ni zipi? Mdahalo umekwenda vipi? Je, umeafikia matarajio yako?
Nafikiria nimeafikia. Umeenda vyema. Tumedebate bila balaa yoyote, tumeendelea vyema.
Shukran sana na nakutakia kila laheri na kwa heri. Na mwenzangu Nimrod Tabu bila shaka atakuwa anajiunga nasi baada ya muda usiokuwa mrefu akizungumza na mgombea mwenza wa UDA Rigathi Gachagua, na atakuwa anatueleza je, hisia zake ni zipi, na je amefikia matarajio yake, je ameweza kuwashawishi wa Kenya kumpigia kura ifikapo Agosti 9. Nimrod, kama unanipata, naam, labda tutujiongea upande huu. Pole.
Naam, asante sana. Bila shaka ni mdahalo ambao umekamilika. Tumezungumza na mgombea mwenza wa kwanza. Wacha tuzungumze na Mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua. Mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua, dakika zilikuwa ni saa lizima na dakika 30. Unajihisi namna gani baada ya mdahalo huu?
Nimefurahi. Ilikuwa mazungumzo tumepata kuongelesha wa Kenya, lakini sijari kwa sababu tulitaka tupewe nafasi kuongea juu ya maneno na masuala ambayo yanahusu wa Kenya, ya uchumi, Tungetaka tuongee mambo ya afya, hatukupata nafasi. Mambo ya housing, hatukupata nafasi. Tulitaka tuongee mambo ya public debt, hatukupata nafasi. Tulikuwa tumeambiwa hayo maswali yote yataulizwa, lakini tumekaa sana kwa maswali moja mbili, lakini yale maneno ambayo yanahusu wa Kenya, hasa bei, gharama ya maisha, hatukupata nafasi ya kujadiliana.
Natumai kwa waandaji wametoa fursa hii kwamba mdahalo mwingine ambao utakuwa juma lijalo, pengine nafasi hiyo itatokea. Lakini pengine kwa kifupi, kwa wale ambao hawajakata shauri jinsi watakavyopiga kura tarehe 9 Agosti, je, unahisi kwamba umewafikia? Na
nafikiri Wakenya wengi sana wameweza kunisikiza kinagaubaga, na nimepata nafasi nzuri kueleza hao mpango wetu ya kwamba katika Kenya Kwanza tunaweka sana maanani mabadiliko ya kiuchumi, tukilinganisha na wale wengine ambaye wanataka mabadiliko ya katiba. Na Wakenya nikiwasikiza pahali pote nitatembea katika Jamhuri la Kenya, masuala ya kiuchumi ndio yanatatiza Wakenya na ndio wanataka suluhisho. Nimeweza kuelezea, lakini kwa kifupi kama ningepata nafasi ya kutosha, tuko na mpango mzuri sana ambaye tungepata nafasi ya kueleza Wakenya, lakini hakuna shida kwa sababu tunaendelea na mikutano. Kesho nitakuwa Murang'a, niko na mikutano 7. Kesho kutwa nitakuwa pande ya Nyandarua. Tutaendelea kueleza Wakenya na tutapata nafasi ya kukutana na hawa na kueleza yale ambaye tumewapangia.
Asante sana mheshimiwa, pamoja na familia yako na wote mliokuja, asanteni sana kwa kuwa pamoja nasi. Mheshimiwa Rigathi huyo pamoja na wale waliokuwa wakimsindikiza baada ya kuhudhuria mdahalo huu. Trevor Ombija, najua bado ukeli na wageni wengi tu ambao wanataka kuzungumza nao, wachanganuzi kuendelea na masuala yaliyokuwa yakijadiliwa ukumbini. Trevor.
Asante sana Nimrod Tabu, lakini kwa sasa tupitie kwa Ken Mijungu na Michelle Ngele mwanzo. Ken?
Thank you so much, Trevor. Indeed, about 5 hours and 45 minutes already going. I mean, 4 candidates here tonight. A very exciting debate. To help Kenyans just understand, Michelle, what exactly are they choosing from? What ideologies? What is the agenda of these candidates to them?
Absolutely, and this debate happening as Kenya enters the home stretch of the 22 electoral season. All of them getting a chance to tell Kenyans, well, they are fit for the country's second most powerful job. And the stakes are high, Ken. 22.1 million registered voters to vote in August, which is the highest in Kenya's electoral history
ever. And this, of course, is a consequential election. It's a transition election from President Uhuru Kenyatta to the possibility, and that possibility, Michelle, will be made on the ballot on the 9th of August. But this is not the last. Next week on Tuesday, same place, same time, we'll have another debate with now the presidential candidates. Also 2 debates. Today also there were 2 debates. My name is Ken Mijungu from KTN.
My name is Michelle Ngele Odhiambo from K24 TV. Let's take you back to Trevor Ombija.
Thank you very much, Michelle and Ken. Now I panelists have 5 minutes maximum. Merima, 1 minute, finish your thoughts on your reactions on whether you're satisfied with the debate.
I think that we could have had more meat in the debate, so not very satisfied.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of content came toward the end.
Okay. Dr. Baraza?
I concur with Nerima. I think the bigger part of the debate didn't focus on the issues that we would have wanted them to focus on. A bit of electioneering there, a bit of propaganda came in quite a bit, but towards the end is when we had a few issues addressed.
Okay.
Probably it was the structure of the interviewing, I don't know. Okay. But we didn't address the real issues that we have wanted addressed.
Asaska?
Yes, Trevor. Unfortunately, a lot of time was wasted on rumors and allegations instead of focusing on the roles of the deputy president as espoused in our constitution, and as well as real issues that are facing Kenyans, particularly looking at economically feasible solutions that are politically tenable. I feel like I'm a little bit disappointed in that. But at the end, for the last about maybe half an hour, 20 to half an hour, we've seen both candidates coming out, explaining their manifesto. And I've seen Honorable Martha Karua really hitting hard on the most impressive commitments on healthcare, on the social social agenda for the vulnerable people. And what I missed out a lot from Azimio is if Martha could have focused more on the debt management in Kenya, because their manifesto covered that very well, but apparently that did not come up in today's debate. And on the side of Honorable Gachagua, I think he did well explaining the bottom-up economic model, mentioned the 50 billion Hustler Fund, and also generally giving us a picture on how the economy of this country used to work before, and hopefully they'll keep it to their word, keep it to their manifesto. And I think overall it's a good debate, but I wish next time, I hope that they will focus more on key issues that affect the Kenyan population.
Wanjiru, your quick reactions as we close?
I think I concur. But maybe I'd like to start with the tone. You know, if at the outset, Honorable Gachagua obviously kept saying no sideshows, until I wondered, what's a sideshow? But then, of course, as the conversation went on, he began to fire his salvos, and he fired them, you know, in a very, you know, going almost into those personal questions. Some are genuine questions on the minds of Kenyans. But Honorable Karua kept very calm. And at first, I wasn't sure her strategy would pay off. But in the fullness of the debate, I felt it did. She didn't rise to the bait and really stuck to the issues around corruption. And I think she was able to bring out very well that this state capture and corruption are one and the same thing. This dichotomy that's being created, because at some point Gachagua was almost saying they are going to fight state capture, but not corruption. You know, it didn't come out directly, but almost going that way. She just said it's the same thing. I liked her definition about cartels. They have made a promise that if they come into power, they will fight all the cartels. She, of course, struggled a bit because of the role of the president in the party. She made an explanation, but at the end of the day, I think the decision falls on Kenyans, and Karua was very keen to stress the issue of track record. So I think it was a good debate, but we should have had more time spent on the economy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for making time this evening. Professor Alfred Omenya, urban planning expert, and earlier on Professor Gituro was with us. Nerima Wako, Executive Director, Siasa Place. Dr. Nancy Baraza, former Deputy Chief Justice, Asante Sana. Asaska Labarakwe, Public Policy Expert. Wanjiru Gikonyo, Executive Director, TISA, which is the Institute of Social Accountability. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for staying with the Deputy Presidential Debates. Next week, we go into the presidential debates. You can hear the joys of live TV. This is happening in real time. The 600 capacity auditorium was filled to the brim, and those are just the audience coming out. On behalf of the entire media team that made this possible, we thank you for watching. And now we go back to normal programming. My name is Trevor Ombija from Citizen TV and Ramogi TV. Bye for now.